Okay, in the next piece of the moles chapter, we want to talk about mole to mass conversions and converting back and forth between moles and grams of different elements and compounds. First thing to look at is the concept of molar mass. Molar mass is the mass in grams of 1 mole of atoms, ions, or molecules. Remember, a mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. Could be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of a compound or diatomic element, or it could be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of an ion. That's the number of particles in a mole. The molar mass is the grams that are in a mole. To find the molar mass, it's equal to the average atomic mass in grams. And the molar mass of any compound is equal to the sum of the molar masses of each of the elements that make up that compound. So we're going to look at a number of examples here. And as always, it's best to do the examples first yourself. Press pause while doing that, then press play again to see if you've done it correctly. What is the molar mass of sodium phosphate? That's the first question we want to look at here. Sodium phosphate is the compound. We've got Na+, we have PO4 3-. So our compound here is Na3PO4. Just like when we were doing percent composition, it's easiest to show all of our work here. The molar mass of sodium, 22.99 times 3. The molar mass of phosphorus, which is 30.97. There's one of those. And the molar mass of oxygen, 16 times 4. So this will be 64 grams. This will be 30.97 grams, and sodium, 68.97 grams. So we're going to add the 3 together, and we get 163.94 grams. So 1 mole of sodium phosphate has a mass of 163.94 grams. Now, once we've got the ability to figure out the molar mass of a compound, we can start to do problems converting from moles to grams or grams to moles. We're going to start with elements and then get back to compounds. First, how many moles of aluminum are in 75.43 grams of aluminum? So we have 75.43 grams aluminum. 1 mole aluminum, and aluminum has a molar mass of 26.98 grams. We'll divide 75.43 by 26.98. Round to the 4 significant figures from our original number. We get 2.796 moles of aluminum. Next problem, how many grams of copper are in 3.06 moles of copper? So we have 3.06 moles copper. We want to cancel moles of copper. We want to find grams of copper. 1 mole is equal to 63.55 grams, the average atomic mass of copper. Multiply the 2 together, keep the 3 significant figures, and we get 194 grams of copper. Okay, the next problem. How many moles of potassium nitrate are in 92.04 grams of potassium nitrate? Now, potassium nitrate, KNO3. So we need to figure out the molar mass. Potassium, 39.10. Nitrogen, 14.01. Oxygen, 16 times 3, which would be 48 grams. Add these all together, and we get a total of 101.11 grams. So now we can do the problem. 92.04 grams of potassium nitrate. We want to cancel grams of potassium nitrate. We want to get moles of potassium nitrate. So 101.11, 1 mole goes on the top. We divide those two numbers and we round to 4 significant figures, and our final answer, 0.9103 moles potassium nitrate. One last problem. What is the mass of 4.068 moles of ammonium carbonate? Ammonium carbonate, NH4, 2, CO3. So we have 2 nitrogens, 8 hydrogens, 1 carbon, and 3 oxygens. So nitrogen, 14.01 times 2, which is 28.02. Hydrogen, 1.01 times 8, which is 8.08. Carbon, 12.01 times 1, for a total of 12.01. And oxygen, 16 times 3, for a total of 48 grams. Add those all together. We get 96.11 grams. So now 4.068 moles. We want to cancel moles. We want to go to grams. Multiply numbers on the top, and we'll keep the 4 significant figures, so 390.975, rounded to 4 significant figures would be 391.0 grams of ammonium carbonate. So those are your typical gram to mole or mole to gram conversions. There will also be another video posted for tonight looking at going all the way from atoms and molecules to grams and grams to atoms and molecules.